again, we tend to think we're right. We tend to think our way is the better way or is the right way. And I often tell couples, do you want to be right or do you want to be married? Can't be both. You want to be right? Be single. Don't ever get married. No one will ever tell you that that's not the way you load the dishwasher, or that's not the way you do laundry, right? So, and also the big thing that I found is especially what causes escalation in our conflicts, what causes us to engage in some of the ugly behaviors that sometimes we see in relationships, is this one here. We too quickly judge each other and use negativity to try to change each other, right? We're quick, to judge what the other person is doing and to be critical of it, whether it's in our tone or the words that we use, and that can start to create a lot of anxiety and distance in the relationship, that whole walking on eggshells feeling, right? Where you're like, oh my gosh, am I putting this dish in the dishwasher the right way? Did I put this piece of laundry in the right pile? Am I disciplining my child the way that my partner would approve of? And so it can make us anxious, and that negativity can be really toxic to a relationship, and it can then be a slow fade after that. So what do couples fight for? And this is where we get to the meat of what we're talking about today. So what are we really fighting for? And I believe that we're fighting for these three things. When I'm looking, which is the trust, understanding, and genuine interest or desire, right? And so when I'm assessing relationships, and these are three questions. Like if I could take everything I've learned, in my experience in working with people and in my education, these are three questions that I try to keep in mind for myself. Because if my wife and my kids, so we're also talking about, a lot of these things can be translated to our parenting relationships as well with our children. If my wife and kids can answer yes to these three questions about me, then I know I'm doing what I need to do as a husband and as a father. So the three questions are you there for me? Can I count on you? Can I rely on you? Are you on my side? Are you for me? Right? Understanding, do you get me? Do you notice me? Do you see me? Do you feel me? Do you get me? And then genuine interest, do you want me? Are you interested in me? Do you desire me? Do you want to spend time with me? Are you interested in who I am and in my life? So these are the three things that often are at the root of recurring conflicts in relationships.